Hi, I'm Karen. In this video today, I'm finally going to be talking about what I have been doing for skincare for probably about the past like 4 years. That's really changed the way my skin looks. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump into this video. All right, so first off, a lot of you may not know, one, that I'm 40. So I know a lot of times when people think of somebody who's 40, I don't know what they think. I've met too many great looking women to be like, okay, this is this box you're supposed to fit into. You're supposed to look like this. You're supposed to look aged and ragged and haggard. That's not my personal belief. Well, since I was 19, I've been taking my health quite seriously. I remember working at this animal clinic. I was a vet tech, and we have to like lift and restrain the animals or bend down and get on the ground with them. And one of the things I started suffering from was my knees started to hurt when I would get up, and I'd be like, what in the world is that? And I remember going to the doctor and them telling me, oh, I just needed to work out and tone up my quads. And you're probably thinking, what does it have to do with anything? It has everything to do with everything. Because it wasn't until that point when I decided just to go to the gym. I wasn't even going to the gym to lose weight. I was going to the gym to tone up my quads so I would stop having knee pain. From that point, I started to become more curious about different things, from the things that we put in our body to different types of vitamins. And not just being the type of person that, oh, I'm going to take a multivitamin and that's it. I'm not one of those people. I know you can take certain things to take care of or reduce or get rid of other ailments that don't require you to take pills. So that's me. That's how I've always been. When I was younger, teenager, up to about 4 years ago, minus this guy who just showed up because I decided to eat some cassava leaf yesterday, I've had pimples. I've had pimples literally all throughout high school. Not the zit type. I've had those on occasions, but not where it's like that inflamed face. It was just nonstop pimples, whiteheads everywhere, little itty little pimples all over the place along with the whiteheads. And yeah, I hated it. I hated it, but I never thought to put foundation over it or anything like that because one, I wasn't into makeup when I was a teenager. Yeah, I remember trying to put lipstick on and I didn't like the way it looked. And it makes sense because to me, in my mind, you can't wear lipstick. I don't like to wear lipstick unless I have my brows and, have some mascara or something on my eyes to like balance the top part with the bottom. That's just my artistic eye. I can't help it. That's what I like. So lip gloss has always been my friend. Anyway, so back to the skincare. One of my friends, she's the one who put me on to doing some of these things right here. A lot of the other stuff, I've just kind of just learned it along the way. But the main stuff, she put me onto it because she also had skin issues and she was going to the dermatologist. And after the dermatologist telling you so many things to do, she came up with her own little system that had a lot to do with what they're doing, but finding other more inexpensive products to use along the way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share the tips. Let's just jump into it. Step 1, get you a toner. Get some kind of toner. I like to use these, this one and, the other one's in the bathroom, the Taya Witch Hazel Toner. So get you some Witch Hazel. I just prefer these. So this one, there's one by Derma that uses also tomato. I like that smell a lot better. Any kind of Witch Hazel, honestly. I just prefer not to use, I don't know, maybe I'm just being bougie. I do have the other one, the regular Witch Hazel. I have one underneath my sink and I'm being too lazy to go get it. So say for example, you've put your makeup on and everything, right? Or maybe if you've gone throughout the day, you didn't wear makeup. At the end of the day, you would take the Witch Hazel, clean off your face with it. So if you prefer, say if you have makeup on, I'd rather go ahead and put some oil on. So I usually use olive oil and I will put it all on, massage it in, rub it over my eyes, and then I'll wipe that off. You can use tissue, whatever, or some kind of baby wipe that has no fragrance in it. Yeah, this one is fragrance free, so it's safe for sensitive skin. And yes, this is a baby wipe. You can go buy you facial wipes if you like. But me personally, you get way more. You have kids, you learn these things. So you will use this along with cotton balls or cotton pads. I don't always do the oil step. You can. It just depends on how heavy your makeup is. I don't want to waste this product. That's my goal. So you get my mindset. I don't want to waste this. So I would rather put the oil on and get it to loosen up, especially all the eye makeup, and then just wipe all that off and then go in with this right here to really clean off any residue that's left over. Keep cleaning your face off until you don't see any more makeup residue on your face. And that's how you know you've cleaned out your pores properly. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna show a picture of this product right here. I don't have it because I ran out and I keep being lazy about going to go pick it up, and it stopped me from doing this video. So, and I need to go get it because now that this situation has happened, I'm not very happy about that. This guy right here is from Alba. This thing, every time I stop using it, I'm gonna tell you, like, I can literally see the difference in my skincare routine. And right now I've been using black soap. And black soap, I only use it during the summertime, but I can already tell there's like starting to be a shift in the weather here in Atlanta, and I need to get off of it because it will dry the mess out of your skin, and no thank you. No thank you. So with that being said, you definitely have to moisturize. Like I said, I don't mind using it because the black soap has like these little granules in it, which is similar to this Alba product that I'm talking about. So you're not only cleansing your face, you're also exfoliating the dead tissue off, which helps to renew your skin. So when you renew your skin, you're gonna have healthier skin showing, especially if you suffer from acne, to help smooth out your skin. So, and it has salicylic acid in it. Black soap does not. Now there is another product. When I first started doing this, I was using it, but it had some additional stuff in it. Derma E has a cream that has retinol in it. And retinol is like another form of vitamin A, but the thing with retinol is you do not want to use it during the day. It is a night cream only. You don't want to be out in the sun with retinol. It will actually do the reverse of what it's supposed to do. It is supposed to renew your skin, rejuvenate your skin, and if you use it during the day when you're out in the sun, it's actually going to do the reverse. It's going to start to age your skin. So if you want to stop the aging process, or not even stop it, but just, you know, slow the brakes down on it, retinol is great, and you will see a difference in your skin. Because at one point I was using it during the day. I'll put it underneath my makeup, and then I'll put the makeup on top of it, and then I'll go out. But then later on I found out that it can damage your skin. And I learned that from going to makeup class. I'll also show the picture of the Derma E1 that I use here, because the other one I was using before, it had parabens in it. And if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm not crazy about using products that have parabens in it. I don't want to use things that's going to help do anything to my body that I don't need done. You know what I mean? There's enough crap out there in the world. Moving on. Yeah. So we've covered the toner, cleaning out your skin until you don't see any more makeup showing up on the cotton pad, cleaning with the Alba or some kind of exfoliant soap that also has salicylic acid in it, because that's going to also help treat your acne. And then using some kind of cream. That one, I want to say, is still slightly optional, because when I'm using the Alba, honestly, a lot of times I don't feel like I need to use the retinol A, but it's just an additional skincare to help keep your skin looking youthful. That's all it is. Yeah, and I haven't used that in a while because I ran out. So then the next step is going to be moisturizing. You still need to moisturize your skin. So for me, I'm a combination skin person. During the summer months, I am really, really oily. During the winter months, my skin does get pretty dry. For me, if you follow my channel, you already know I love using aloe vera gel on my skin. Not the kind you find that looks like hair gel in the store, but this type, which you have to keep it refrigerated. About 99.9% of the time, I've ordered all of these off of Amazon. The only time I haven't ordered off of Amazon was when I went to Whole Foods, but I didn't really like that brand. It's Lily of the Desert or something like that. That one, I feel like that's probably more for consumption. I don't like to put that one on my face because I just feel like it's not, the consistency is not like gel enough for me to feel comfortable with it being on my face and continuing to do makeup. You can also use the leaf as well if you want to go that route and make sure there's nothing in your product. you can always use that. But for me, for the most part, I use not this. This is not the only brand I use. There's been a couple of different brands I've tested, but so far I like this type where you put in the refrigerator. This aloe vera here, it's oil free. And it also has a lot of antifungal and antibacterial properties. So I use this for that. And look it up. Look up aloe vera gel. I know a lot of people don't jump to think about that to be the first thing, but if you look at a lot of the high-end brands that are skincare brands, a lot of time the ingredient you will see in there is aloe vera. So I'm just saying, if you're going to be using their stuff that has aloe vera, why not take it up a notch? Use the main source. You know what I mean? I'm all about that. I've actually been saving this to use this mixture in particular. This is this right here, castor oil and jojoba oil. And it's just like half and half of castor oil and jojoba oil, and then like some drops of vitamin E oil. So, but basically I use this at nighttime. So when I'm done stripping my face off, I would mix this with the aloe vera and put it on. But I haven't really gotten into using this yet, only because it's still summertime, it's still hot. Yeah. And it's supposed to like really help to keep your skin firm and a whole lot of other things. I say look into it. If you haven't looked into alternative skincare or moisturizers for your skin, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Well, honestly, I'm gonna say this is number one. I feel like people neglect this part right here, and that is what you consume. And this is when I was younger. So this is how I started realizing that it had so much to do with food. For me, it has a lot to do with food and hormones. I remember when I stopped eating French fries and hamburgers, and I'm gonna tell you this, because them pimples that used to show up, them whiteheads, them things were big, and they were the kind you squeeze, and they had like, they were under the surface, and the surface was lifting up, and you squeeze, and you had to go all the way out here just to get all that to come out. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you how bad it was. My eating was the number one thing that I noticed a huge shift in how often I was breaking out and what type of pimples I was breaking out with. Don't try to use all these topical solutions and avoid the fact that you are eating terribly, and that's your body's way of letting you know, hey, please slow down, because you're making me have to do things I don't want to do to your face. I gotta make this stuff come out at some kind of way. Because I know we're living in this society where we just want to go buy something, we want to go pop a pill, we don't want to sit there and actually do what we're supposed to be doing, which is balance your diet out. I'm not saying go vegan, go whatever, vegetarian or whatever. I'm not saying that. What I am saying, you need to balance it out. If you're going to be eating hamburgers and fries, guess what? Every now and then, have a hamburger with some salad, or have some salad with fish, or change it up. Don't let everything be greasy. Well, I can't say that now, I'm on keto. But the type of oil you choose to consume also makes a huge difference. So watch what you eat. Number 2, water. I don't like to drink water either. But I had to start getting to this place where I would drink water early in the morning. Just drink a nice big thing of water. So in case you forget to drink it throughout the rest of the day, at least you got it in the morning. And then that's going to flush your system out. It's going to get moving. You know what I mean? It's good for you. So, matter of fact, I need to finish my water. And I got my tea right here. Oh my gosh, I would have almost forgotten. Oh, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all this. Green tea. Wow, this was not even intentional. Green tea, I'm telling you this, if you're breaking out now, go ahead and buy your box of green tea and you will start to see a major difference in your skin. I'm not saying, don't let that be the only thing you're consuming, but nonetheless, you'll see a huge difference in your skin. You will also feel a huge difference in your appetite. I'm telling you, this stuff, it works. And yeah, I didn't buy it for that, but we're drinking it today. I wasn't even thinking about that. And this one is matcha green tea. All right, and if you're concerned about your skin, get on Ester C. Ester C, look up the studies on it. It's just, when you see people talking about their skin, how great and youthful their skin looks, Ester C. Time the Infamous just recently posted about taking Ester C, and it reminded me of it because I haven't taken Ester C in some years. And she posted about it. I was like, I've been thinking about it. And the fact she said it and I was thinking about it, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and order me some. I think I ordered this right as or before I started getting on keto. So I'm going to say this. She was saying that she noticed the wrinkles in her forehead was no longer prominent like the way it was when she would put makeup on and seeing all the the makeup lines, all that stuff. Between this and doing the keto diet, I'm going to say I noticed a huge difference in this area here. This whole area here. Yes, I can still see a smile line, but I swear before this was like this. This line here was over here and this was over here. And it's literally like it's doing its own thing and going away. I know I'm not imagining this. Like, it used to fold so much more. I'm talking about this middle section here. I'm just going to keep taking it. I'm good with that. And plus that it boosts your immune system. We all need it going into the cold season, the flu season, whatever. We all need it. The next one I'm going to be talking about is going to be for pores. I did this video last year. I started taking these pills. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is how I know we need to do this so much more often. I don't care how young you, I mean, probably not, nobody under 18, of course, but considering what's in the food and things like that, I think we should all be doing this either once or twice a year. You take your car to get an oil change 4 times a year, you should be willing to, well, depending on how much you drive, you should be willing to do this for yourself, which is doing a liver cleanse. For me, like, that's how I can tell when something's going on, is my pores start to get larger. I started taking those pills. It wasn't a milk thistle, but milk thistle is one of the ingredients in there. And you can take this by itself to cleanse your liver. But it's called Easy Liver or something like that. I'll post a picture up here. That thing shrunk my pores, leveled out my moodiness that I was experiencing, especially during that time of the month. I felt different. I felt like I had more energy. It's just, everything just felt different. So that's why I knew, like, going into this keto diet, because one thing is you're consuming all these oils. The last thing I want to do is to be affecting my kidney and my liver. I've been taking this as well. But what is it just taking it just for that? It was just that time. And I could start to tell it was that time. So I needed to start taking something. I'm going to order that pill again because I really, really like how it performed. My mind just felt clearer. I didn't feel as emotional anymore. My pores shrunk down. So if you're having large pores and you've never done a liver cleanse, please, please, please take it into consideration. Do a liver cleanse. This one, it is last, but it is not least, is these pills right here. This is, I kind of struggle to say this word, serrapeptase. It is a protein digestive enzyme discovered in bacteria native to the digestive system of silkworms. It might sound disgusting, right? Look it up if you're not familiar with it. It is known to dry up people who have sinus issues, but specifically what it's known to do, it's known to get rid of damaged scar tissue in the body. So whether it's damaged scar tissue in your liver, damaged scar tissue from acne and acne popping, scar tissue from a C-section, just look it up. The units that I'm taking on this one is pretty high. It's the 250,000 SPU enzymes. It supports sinus health. It helps break down unwanted protein, which is like the damaged scar tissue. It supports healthy fibrin metabolism. Oh, I think this also has something to do with getting rid of fibroids as well. It promotes mobility and flexibility. It supports muscle recovery from exercise. I started out taking 1 pill a day because when I started reading the reviews on this, some people were complaining about stomach issue with this and feeling kind of nauseous. There's different SPU units when it comes to this. So, but I went with the highest because I wanted to make sure it will work and do what it's supposed to do. I don't want to go through a slow process. I started with doing 1 pill for the first week. Then I jumped to 2 pills for the second week. And now I'm on 3 pills, and which that's the max now. which is 3 pills a day. You take this without eating. And matter of fact, I don't think I took this morning. Oh, let me tell you a gross story that happened the first week. It's kind of gross, but that's how I knew these pills were working. So I've had this thing on my, I'm going to call it my bunion, but it's not, I don't know if you can still call it a bunion. It's like the part of your toe, you know, you have your toes up here and this is your big toe right here. And then this bone that comes out. Well, I always had like this little scar tissue on that little bone. And I was taking a bath, I was in the shower and I was scrubbing my feet and literally a whole thing of skin just literally just sloughed off just like that. And I was like, ew. It was like a sheet of skin. And that's how I knew these pills were working. The scar tissue off of it just sloughed right off. And I was like, ew, gross, but yay, it's working. So I'm going to continue to take these pills because I've had that since I was 19. That was nasty. I probably should have taken a picture of it, but no, it was gross. Now I'm also noticing a smoothness in my face as well. So that's my last tip right here. I did pay quite a bit for this, but I wanted it to work because I have some other scar tissue on me that I want to see if these pills here will remove them. And if it will, I will keep taking it so it can keep removing them. Yeah, because that's better than surgery. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for what I'm doing for skincare right now in this walk in my life. And it's working great for me. Every time I get off of it, especially off the Alba, because I guess because of the salicylic acid that's in the product. Just look for oil-free skin cleansers. Look for one that has salicylic acid in it. Definitely get you a good oil-free moisturizer. And for me, that's this. Get you a witch hazel to balance out your skin, because that's what it does. It balances out the pH in your skin. After I'm done washing my face, you can spray or put this on first and then go ahead and moisturize afterwards. So anyway, that's it for me. And this video was long enough. I hope you found it useful. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Be mindful of what you're putting in it. You don't have to be 100% perfect, eating perfectly well, but you just need to balance it out. Every now and then, throw some vegetables. Don't have everything be fries. Maybe get some grilled food, because grilled food be off the chain. Switch it up. Don't always be eating junk food. And man, if you're sitting, oh, I left this one out. Oh my gosh. And if you're sitting there eating chocolate like nobody's business, eating chocolate and drinking a whole bunch of soda and Coke, consuming all that sugary products, please believe it. You're going to be breaking out. You're going to break out. You're going to break out. Take it from the person who used to do all of that. Just balance it out. I'm not saying you can never have chocolate, but balance it out. Tame down on the sugar. Plus, consuming all that sugar will age the piss out of you. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Until then, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.